welcome to the Mmu Fashion Network, and later today we will be joined by Lydia, Harry and Sam from Nike Headquarters. It's time for my first guest, Mr. Harry Goodwin, who is here from Nike Headquarters to talk to us about Nike Flyknit.
Hi Gareth, how are you doing, sir?
Show.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
So Harry, tell me, what year did Nike Flyknit start?
Flyknit was introduced by Nike back in 2012. Started off as a little project back in 2011 that just literally rapidly developed throughout the year, and in 2012 we put it out into production. Started off with minimalistic clothing, say just a few shirts for athletes, a few tops, and then we gradually managed to build our way to the stage into lifestyle, shoes, all sorts of athletes, from footballers to runners. A brief example of this would be the Nike Air Force One. As everyone knows, all the viewers should know, Air Force One is one of the biggest shoes Nike have ever made, sold widely throughout the globe. Now, on the 26th of February, it was released as a Flyknit. We've broke all the designs of the shoe down, increased all the microfibers, analysed every single detail to perfect the Flyknit Air Force One. It dropped on the 26th of February, like I said, and in the first week throughout the UK and America alone, it sold 100,000 pairs, which broke all of Nike's records simply, which proves that Flyknit has come along a great way. We took, like I said, we took Nike so far. Nowadays we can get new silhouettes, new colours, new fibres, all intertwined in the shoe. Like one of my colleagues, Lydia, who will be joining you later on, as we know, will be going through Nike Lab, which is something which works in collaboration with my team and what we do. And she'll be expressing what we do throughout that. We obviously, at Nike, we sponsor a lot of athletes that now every single one wears Flyknit, from footballers such as Neymar, Bastian Schweinsteiger, all the greats, and athletes such as Usain Bolt. He's now part of Nike Flyknit, as well as working with Puma, as we know. All of these major stars are now working with Flyknit because it's improved performance. Flyknit is essentially the structure of your foot, and like the fibres just bend with your foot and how an athlete will move, which is like seriously impressive. We've reduced so much within the company as well, like waste. We've reduced water procedures in the factory with the fabrics by 3.1 million bottles worth of water we've cut down on.
So not only does it benefit Nike itself, it benefits
the world. From that photo, Gareth, Flyknit all around helps not only Nike, the athletes in which we sponsor, but also the environment greatly, which just creates a positive brand image all around, which is why our consumers love us and we're the leading sports brand in the world. So far this year as well, in total of waste reduced, we've reduced £3.5 million worth of waste just this year, from August 2015 to present day, which isn't bad.
So what year was the Mmu Nike Technology very seriously implemented?
Seriously implemented, I'd probably say late 2015. It started in 2012.
Yeah. And
by fall 2013, we already had 6 different models of the Flyknit. We had the likes of training, running, basketball. We had it all covered. And then by fall 2015, which are our latest figures at the company, me and my team worked it all out. We had 28 total models, ranging from lifestyle, like I previously said, football, basketball, general merchandise. Yeah, and that space is all our brand covered. We've progressed so much.
Yeah.
We're never going to stop growing. We've changed sport.
I'm now joined with my next guest, Sam, who is here to talk to us about the Nike running app. So, Sam, what is the Nike running app?
Well, it's called Nike Plus, and it's Nike's companion running app, of course, for our Android and iOS, and it provides complete running support to the user. It tracks your route distance at a time to give you your performance, and it also is compatible with TomTom, Apple Maps, and Net Plus, and other map software, so you can
map out your routes.
Yeah, basically. It also has got the Nike Plus coach on it, which allows you to set goals like 5k runs, and it has achievements that you achieve to motivate you.
What makes the Nike app, the Nike Plus app, better than any other running apps?
Well, first, the Nike Plus app is the only app that's designed to work with the Nike products. So Adidas doesn't really have one, Puma doesn't, Reebok doesn't have one specifically for the Reebok shoe series. So Nike's got it's got the Nike Fuel wristband, which is just Nike Fuel's own units of exercise. It's got the Nike Plus watch, and it's also got the Nike Plus sensor, which goes in your shoe, which can track your performance. Additionally, it's got enhanced in-run controls above any other software, which has got audio feedback, auto pause, and it's compatible with Spotify and iTunes. And there's advanced photo sharing on the app, which allows you to customize your photos with your running stats, and you can share on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
I'm now joined with my next guest, Lydia, who is here to talk to us about Nike Lab. Thanks for joining us, Lydia.
Anytime.
So tell us, what is Nike Lab?
Well, with the use of today's technology, Nike have been able to create a new unique consumer destination, which is Nike Lab. This will transform the retail landscape in both physical spaces and through e-commerce. Nike Lab allows customers to have a personal journey, which allows their purchases to be more personalised.
So tell us, Lydia, where and when will Nike Lab be available?
Well, Nike Lab officially opens on June 12th of this year in iconic fashion cities from New York, London, Milan, Hong Kong and Shanghai, and as well as through our actual website, Nike.com. The Nike Lab experience bridges both physical retail, online, commerce and digital engagement.
So if Nike Lab is successful, do you plan on bringing it to any more cities and countries?
Yeah, well, we are hoping that the unique expression of Nike's initiative experience will become part of the actual market, so then we can eventually expand globally to new countries. Well, all countries, cover the bases. This is ours. Nike Lab is a place to showcase how Nike interacts and collaborates with other designers, celebrities as part of a larger journey of exploration. It is designed to be a retail destination which serves to spark consumer discovery in new and exciting ways.
So tell us, how does Nike Lab work?
Well, there are 3 main steps in which Nike Lab actually entails. Firstly, you have to make a reservation with our personal consultants. This is due to the time and the nature of the product, as it is personalised. Yeah, so a reservation is with them. The next step is meet the designer who works personally with each client to create their personal Nike design in private appointments. They will review the complete range of materials, options and build your one-of-a-kind shoe. This is as there are over 400 premium materials which a client can choose from. These are all weighted to be tailored to your expectations. The final stage will consist of departing from the store with your hand sketches and digital renders, as well as a method of delivery. This can either be click and collect or through a courier. Estimated time which your product will be ready will be 6 to 8 weeks.
By Sam from Nike headquarters. And tell us, Sam, what is Nike ID?
So Nike ID is simply the mass customization of shoes.
When was Nike ID implemented?
So it was implemented online in 1999, which is the first. So it was the first big producer of shoes to have the customization options. And in 2005, it was given a huge upgrade online by RSGA on the HTML5 format.
Tell us a bit about the Nike ID app.
So the Nike ID app is the app on the iPhone, which you could design your shoes on it and share it, and also it had a My Locker account where you could save your designs.
So tell us about the most recent updates to the Nike ID.
So the most recent update to us is the Nike Photo ID, which allows you to take a photo and then take the two colours from the photo that best represent it, and then you can implement those unique colours within your shoes. So it provides a truly unique level of customization.
And how does the Nike ID brand come across with the in-store experience?
So in-store there's a couple of select locations, the only one being in the United Kingdom, London, where you can get it customized. And you can go to store with a consultant and you can look at the materials and you can have them in fact built in-store on the day. So it provides you the chance to go and be your own shoe designer.
So I'm outside the Adidas store on Market Street in Manchester. Adidas are Nike's main competitors, and they do a lot of things that sort of copy what Nike's doing. For example, they've got the Boost, which is the equivalent of the Flyknit. They also have the V Coach, which is like the Nike Club, and that's like tracks your movements and your running stuff. And they've also got like chips that they put in the shoes. That can track like your steps and what you like the steps that you've done for the day and where you've run, and do like a map of your runs that goes with the V-Coach app as well. They've also got the Adidas Customised, which is a bit like Nike ID, where you can choose your colours and you can have like text put on the shoes as well.
If you take science and design by themselves, they have no power. They're not going to do beautiful things, but the overlap and the convergence of those two together, it's when beautiful things happen. It's an extremely creative process to be a researcher in the Nike Sport Research Lab. If you look at all of us, we're all extremely passionate about sport. We geek out on the science of athletes and athletic performance. Every day is a new challenge, and we want to make athletes better all the time. Athletes ask us for three things. They ask us to make me better, to protect me, and to inform me. The better you understand the needs of that athlete, the better you're going to make product. Motion capture is one of the tools we use. What it allows us to do is really objectively understand an athlete in motion. We use high-speed video. Most digital cameras capture around 30 frames a second. We can do 30,000 frames a second, so we can see things you don't necessarily see with the naked eye. Our force plates take thousands of measurements per second, and we get forces in three-dimensional space. We have environmental chambers. We can collect things like expired gases, so we know the amount of energy your body is using to do a particular movement. And in these chambers, we can accurately replicate weather from anywhere on the planet and make sure that our product is going to work in those environments. HAL. HAL is our copper sweaty mannequin. And what HAL allows us to do is understand the thermal or evaporative properties of the garments, and we can very quickly turn over prototypes and have a deep appreciation for how they're going to perform on an athlete later. When we look at the data we capture, there's beauty in that. I've heard people talk about the data that we look at, the lines and curves, like a symphony. So much in the same way that someone who reads music can actually hear the sounds and instruments being played, sometimes we can see the movement of what's actually occurring. Data is really the new voice of the athlete, and by listening to that voice, we can challenge the current paradigms to do something previously unimagined, to change the game and to change the way that athletes perform. We take the knowledge that we get from working with these amazing elite athletes and turn those insights into the unbelievable products that we make here at Nike. To see these products used on the field of play to help make athletes better, that's what fuels our passion. That's the power and the beauty of what we do. And Nike does it better than anybody else.